It must be a huge thing to open a restaurant this size. It's a big restaurant. You've been open just over a year now?
It's just over a year now.
Oh, yeah.
So what was the drive to make you want to open this restaurant in this location?
Well, for us it's different factors, but Javier came to the UK quite a few years ago with the idea of launching a restaurant, and I think this is the culmination of that project. Whereas for me, it's something that I always had in my mind. I used to work in finance, and I always knew I wanted to have a restaurant in time, and the opportunity came by. With Javier, we became friends here in London, and when he suggested that I could join him to open a restaurant, I didn't think about it twice. And then in terms of location, we knew we wanted to be in the center of London, in an iconic place, in a beautiful building, and when this opportunity in the heart of the city, in a listed building with lots of history here, we thought it was the perfect opportunity. We brought the interior designer from Spain, and he loved the place, and we just decided, okay, this is it.
I have to say, it's a fantastic decor. I mean, you really do feel you're in Spain.
Thank you.
It's I've been in restaurants similar to this in Madrid. Feel this the same sort of feel, which is beautiful.
It's only 5 days straight per week, because it's from Monday to Friday. We close during the weekends, but I think it's enough to try to show the best of Spain here.
Famous jamón.
You know, jamón.
Which one is this one?
This is the Iberico ham.
It's from el Valle de los Pedroches in Córdoba. In Córdoba is pata negra, we say.
It's like the very top from a producer called Cova. That is the one we work with mostly, and it's fantastic. It's really we are very. It's probably one of the most successful products we have. People really love it.
People come and just have a plate of this.
Yeah, and a glass of wine. It goes very well. It's not something you think about. It goes very well with cava. It goes very well with glass.
Thank you.
And these are little.
Yes, we call picos. I mean, it's like a bread, already very toast. It's because very easy to handle and it's not perishable. I mean, you can have in the small taverns in Andalusia they have picos because they don't need to buy the bread daily, just for the ham. So it's not very special, but it's the way we eat in Spain.
Tell me about the anchovies.
Oh, well, the anchovies, we're from the north of Spain, and the anchovies is a very traditional...
You're both from the north?
Yes, we're both from Asturias, Oviedo.
Asturias,
chef from Asturias.
So this is the anchovy, and we have a cream of olives, okay, and anchovy butter with orange zest. So the idea is just to mix with one of the sauces.
Very nice.
They explain you that that plate represents a traditional appetizer in Spain, that is the olive stuffed of anchovy. For us, we give more important to the anchovy, and it's anchovy with olives, no olives with anchovies. You know.
How many covers do you have in the restaurant here?
Downstairs we can do up to 70 covers, and then upstairs it depends on on the day. But we could do at lunchtime. We do another 30 to 40. Upstairs we try to give a bit more space to customers, better service. But altogether we can do lunchtime 120.
You'll be serving all afternoon through to the evening.
That happens quite a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.
Quite right.
It became very popular in Spain. It's Rueda, this is the denomination of origin. Rueda is in the middle of Spain. It's the white wine that people from Madrid drink because it's very close. So people from Madrid are like the ambassadors of this wine. So they want to, always people from Madrid normally ask for this kind of wines. So it's really very popular in Spain. And for me, it tastes better than Alvarinho. It's a little more dry.
Javier's favorite.
Yeah.
Well, of course,
Sorry.
yeah. We'll drink to
So,
that. Yeah.
for you.
Sure.
So we're going to have some prawns, but also some croquettes. Croquettes is very popular.
Croquetas.
So at home, my mother would cook this twice a week, and every Spanish person would think that his mother's or his grandmother's croquettes are better than anybody else's.
For my second restaurant, I opened here a quite successful restaurant, a Spanish restaurant in London, in the West End. But we wanted to open a new one, something bigger, something where we really can show what is happening in Spain.
So we got some suckling pig, huh?
The suckling pig.
Is this a big seller?
It is quite a lot.
You order beforehand, presumably.
You can order the whole suckling pig beforehand in the most traditional way, which is Segovian style. But then what we offer as well is slowly cooked, low temperature suckling pig by the plate, because it's the only thing that you can offer in a restaurant without having to wait for 2 hours.
Sure.
So this is a huge seller, and the suckling pig in whole is becoming very popular as well, because people love the paraphernalia around it.
Right.
So, and this one is not served in the traditional way, in that the garnish we put is a bit newer, but our chef likes to make a few changes. Yes.
I'm going to try this one.
The plate not so traditional from Spain, but the texture, the flavors is
Goes
strong.
well with the Laurent-Perrier.
Yes. We prepare a dish of red mullet.
Okay, can I look at the raw one?
Yes, this is
That
raw.
looks good, yeah.
Okay.
And what have we done with that, chef?
We boil low temperature,
Yeah.
60 grades.
But this is just dressed with olive oil?
This is just raw in
Yeah.
olive oil, and then we put in a vacuum box
Yeah,
and we boil. This is boiled.
yeah. How long would you cook that for?
It depends the size,
Yeah, of
but
course.
more or less in 6 to 8 minutes. We make a mashed potato puree, but for the mashed potato we use new potato.
New potatoes?
We have the new potato boiled,
Yeah.
and we use with the skin. For put a little point of fresh into the plate, we use the fennel.
So you just strip some fennel here?
Yes. Make it pieces, a little of lime. And the red mullet is not crunchy, but with the fennel we have the crunchy moment of the plate.
It's a very good expression. The crunchy moment on the plate. I like that.
And that is our bread for the Laurent-Perrier. Yes.
I'll get a couple of glasses. So this is the Laurent-Perrier non-vintage.
Cheers.
God bless. Thanks, chef.